Okay, so this is an Alien Romulus review from a Prometheus fan. My favorite out of all the Alien movies is Prometheus. It's really not even close. My second favorite, I guess I'll go with Alien 2. Then my third favorite is Alien Resurrection. And although the ending of that movie was really gross, like the last 30 minutes of that movie was gross, I loved all the characters. It had some pretty cool action scenes. Uh, I think it's really the first Alien movie that I watched, so maybe nostalgia kind of plays a part in why I like it so much. But yeah, I loved all the characters. I can't think of one character, one of the main characters in the movie that I didn't like. Then next is the original Alien. I actually saw that for the first time before I watched Alien Covenant, and I went to the theater to watch Alien Covenant. I liked that more than Alien Covenant, but it couldn't touch Prometheus or Alien 2, in my opinion. But I didn't see it when it first came out. I don't really have no nostalgic ties to it or anything like that. So yeah, then next is Alien versus Predator. It is what it is. I like that movie. And then last is Alien Covenant. With this movie, there was some pretty cool scenes. I like the final boss. I like when you do something like kind of like epic to kill the final boss in a lot of movies. Like we'll take Captain Marvel. It's the first movie that really like popped into my mind. It's like with the final boss, she just kind of swatted the guy. I like when it kind of takes a lot. It could have been a little bit more to kill the I don't even know what I'll call. What was that thing? I guess I'll call it an abomination. I know that's what the final boss in Evil Dead 2013 was. Yeah, I guess I'll call it an abomination or a hybrid or whatever. So it was, kind of difficult for her to kill it, but it looked cool. She killed it by it, falling off. I mean, it getting sucked out of the ship, and then the rings of the planet killing the monster. We've never really seen that before, so it was cool. But yeah, that creature was gross. And then the lady having the black goo coming out of her boobs was really gross. Uh, man, is this like the most like nasty franchise there is? There's so much gross stuff. I'm thinking back to like the last 30 minutes of Alien Resurrection, just thinking about that, and a lot of the creatures, man, this has to be one of the nastiest franchises. But anyway, so yeah, I like the final kill. I like the gravity scene, but I felt like that could have been a bit longer. What else did I like? And really, that was it, to be honest. People were saying that they took a lot from other Alien movies. My thing is, this is like what, the sixth or seventh Alien movie. What do you expect? I mean, it's just kind of, it is what it is. That's why they should have kept going with Prometheus. We were getting new stuff. We were getting new creatures that we'd never seen. I don't know why so many people hated on that movie. It left you with like a decent amount of like mystery and a decent amount of stuff to like think about afterwards. And I mean, that's what I liked about that movie. It's just not, meat and potatoes. You were getting like, questions that you had to answer for yourself. I don't know the mystery of that, and then all the creatures. I mean, like I said, the the octopus creature that what was her name, Shaw gave birth to, those snake creatures. Well, I guess they started out as worms and then they mutated in the black goo, and then they turned into like snake-like creatures. But I guess we could call them like alien. I mean, what, worms on steroids. And then what the black goo did to I think his name was Fifield. I don't want this to become like a Prometheus thing, but you know what I'm saying. It left, and the deacon at the end of the movie. I wanted to see what happened with that creature, and what happened with the engineers. Man, those were, I mean, the beginning of the movie, seeing like the ritualistic way that they like seed planets, that was so cool. I would like to see more of that, and you know, how you get chose for that. You know, but back to this movie, the you know, I feel like the only path forward for these movies, it has to be a path through like what Prometheus really like brought. If you don't go back to Prometheus, you're just gonna have basically the same thing over and over again, or a worse version of the same thing over and over again. There's really not too many like new things you can do with this franchise, in my opinion. You have to go with what I mean. I feel like a lot of people, if they were to have done, well, I don't know what, you know, I guess Ridley Scott was wanted to do with the next Prometheus movie. I heard it was called like Alien Paradise at first, and then they changed it to Covenant, or maybe it was just Paradise. Anyway, you know, I felt like that was going to lead to more engineered based stuff, but they went with like they went with the Covenant, pretty much just going back to the basics, alien shit. And then what did we get? It was just like a corny, weird version of Alien. And I mean, I still like that movie. If anything, I'll probably watch that again before I would watch this movie. To be honest, this movie it looked good and everything. It had like really good like visual effects. It had good like you good tension and everything. But I mean, I didn't really like any of the characters. All my favorite Alien movies, like Alien Part Two, man, or Aliens, I'm sorry, that had nothing but good characters, man. Bill Paxton, he was all nervous and scary, and at first he was a badass. um, Ripley, she was cool. The little girl was cool. Hicks, he was cool. Vasquez, she was a badass all the way until the end. We really don't see like characters like that anymore either. Then, you know, Prometheus, that didn't have the best characters. I just you know, to be honest, I just like the creatures and the engineers, and damn, I don't even really think I liked any of the characters in that movie. But it left me with so many, you know, questions that I did like it. And then Alien Resurrection. I didn't really like too much of that movie. The action was like corny. Well, the action was okay. I did like the underwater scene. Uh, Shit, I can't even really think of too many more action scenes besides that. I haven't seen that in a few years, but I've seen that. I've seen that probably just as many times as I've seen Aliens. I've seen Prometheus more than both, but yeah, you know, every character in Alien Resurrection, damn, that was a main character I loved, right? And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. It has some of the best characters. Then the first Alien, uh, you know, I like Ripley, but I didn't really like too many of the other characters. Uh, Then with Alien versus Predator, I really liked the Alien. I liked the main badass Alien. Sanaa Lathan was cool. The the guy that got diced, he was cool. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I didn't, well, I liked Sanaa Lathan and I liked the alien in that movie. I didn't really care for anyone else, but that alien was such a badass. I mean, Predator, he was such a badass that he made you know, he pretty much made the movie. I don't know. I just like badass characters in movies. You get assholes in movies nowadays, and then you get like these, like, like abused, beat down characters and shit. that I guess you're supposed to feel sorry for. Like in this movie, what character would you really like? I don't, shit, I can't even remember any of their names. But, what was that guy's name? I didn't really care for the android. I didn't care for the main chick. I can't even remember her name. There was this dude that was an asshole. There was this other guy. He was like a leader. Kind of liked him, I guess. But aside from that, I didn't like anyone in this movie. I didn't like any of the characters. But yeah, and it kind of goes to show like this movie, because if you look at my review, I'm basically talking about other movies the whole fucking time, right? So yeah, that's my review of Alien Romulus. I mean, it was like a 7 out of 10. It's, just another alien movie to me. It didn't really do anything that just blew me out of my seat. I mean, there was some decent suspense or whatever, but that was it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.